Yeah, I'm ballin' in this bitch. Yeah. Money stay callin' in this bitch. We ain't worry about none, we celebratin'.
What's up, YouTube?
What's
How you
up,
doing, my
y'all?
boy? We got Westcott in the house. PulseNation, episode 29.
I don't know,
Holy
dog.
shit.
I'm ready to just, settle, bro. Because it's just, I don't see this thing
Toss it
turning.
in.
I can't do it, yo. I can't do it. Nah, man, I can't, bro. It's sometimes I swear, sometimes I want to come here and be bearish. So just get out already. Just get out. I think we the only ones left that's happy and having fun, bro.
Hell yeah. For good reason, too, man. We're having fun because these prices are damn juicy that everyone could be taking advantage of, boys and girls. Now, you can put yourself in. What's funny is something about perspective, my G. And it just comes down to a simple little thing of perspective. I heard a fun whole conversation about perspective. We'll share it with everyone too. Why not, right? But there was this military officer who was deployed, and his wife was wanting to put in some gardening stuff in the materials, but as she tried to dig, the ground was too hard. And the military officer knew that the military was listening on the conversation. So he said, "Don't dig there, you'll pull up the bodies." And so all this military goes to his house and digs up everything and pulls up everything all around. The wife messages him back, "Hey, they just left." He said, "Okay, have fun gardening." And it just comes down to perspective, y'all, because
so nice.
He played the system as you should, right? Like if you know you're gonna get something done, let them do the work for you, right? But then some people are like, "Oh man, government listening, blah blah blah, it's bad." He got his wife taken care of. Boom.
Bro, I love that. Yo, a lot of this, like you say, is about perspective. It's how do you look at that glass, yo?
Yep.
Bro.
You look at that glass, bro. That's simple
dope.
as it is, man. As simple as it is right there. People be making this way too difficult.
Yo, if the audio sounds fine for both of us, put a 1 in the chat. If not, put a 2. But I just want to hear it because I'll be tripping about the audio, man. But
all right, yeah, go ahead and let us know real fast about the audio, y'all. It sounds good to me on my NG. You're coming out the speakers on my side, which is even better. If I had headphones, it'd make it a little easier, obviously. But yeah, we got 1s in the chats right here. Crypto Jake in the house, Kaisa in the house. We got Stimmy Check equals BTC. Love the name, dude. The Stimmy Check, man. Let's talk real fast. Yo, we saw what happened when the government introduced the Stimmy checks back when Rona and all that bullshit went down. Now, what if the government starts easing up, blacking up, pulling down, lowering interest rates and all that good stuff? And what if they try to stimulate by throwing out some Stimmy checks? Now, we saw the gains that people were able to make based on the Stimmy checks. What would you do with your Stimmy check this time, my good sir?
Bro, are you kidding me? Bro, if the government gives me 10 cents, I'm putting that thing in the crypto, dog. I mean, my God. I mean, who is not putting a stimulus check? I mean, what are you gonna do? Go grocery shopping? like, yo, put that whole man, not financial advice. I'm throwing that thing in the crypto, dog. I mean, I wish I could get a check right now.
Oh man, I know. That's what I saw what happened. We saw some people, again, you got to go back and look at some of these dates and stuff as it all went down. But people put in $1,200 in these Stimmy checks and turned it into like over 100 G's. Oh, I'm just looking at doing like the same thing, and that was over the span of like a year.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, jeez. That's just too funny, man. JL, what's up, my good sir? Kaisa again. What's up, gentlemen? JL. I'm scared and depressed. Make it stop. Make it stop.
I mean, dog, this thing is still dipping. And it's just like, I mean, we're lucky, bro. That's all I can say. Like, for it to still be dipping, that is pure luck.
Yep.
That is luck, dude. After 90 days. Is it 90 days? Has it been exactly 90 yet?
We're over 90 now. We are now into day number 95 or 96, if I'm not mistaken. Let me actually pull up. That's a great question, but go ahead and keep going down that rabbit hole, and I'll pull up that information.
Man, listen, 12. I see Disciple talking about I had $1,200 turn into 60K. Bro, 1,200 right now in this ecosystem. Ooh, that it's not a ton of money, but man, what that thing could turn into at these prices. Oh my God.
We are at day 96 for PulseChain being live, boys and girls. Day 96 at this point in time.
I'm not gonna lie, I was
being live. Now, I actually did a whole little breakdown. I don't know if you've seen the stream. I know several people may have, but I did a little stream the other day breaking down other coins and other layer 1 projects and compare them in terms of like when it first launched, how long it took to really get back to previous all-time highs. And really what we're finding is it's around that day 100 to day 180 mark where things kind of start usually turning back around, which would end up kind of putting it right into where we think, right? We're kind of expecting, everyone's anticipating October, November timeframe to really start kind of getting a little bit more bullish on the whole idea of crypto, especially being that we have the rate hikes most likely ending around that time and a whole bunch of other economic news going on with the government coming out with everything they got going on and, you know, China doing the whole CCP and all that BS. But that's just all what it is right now, man. It's a crazy freaking time, but it's all coming back around the angle of 180 days, right? It's funny because 180, by definition, is the complete opposite end, which is funny if you think about it.
You see me, man. I'm drinking my life away. I'm depressed.
Stay hydrated, man. Stay hydrated.
Yeah, you know? Bro. I'm drinking alcohol 24/7, man. I'm depressed. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the bull market, man. I'm depressed, bro. I'm so depressed.
I look at my wallet, and all I see is pennies now. Pennies.
Oh, God. It's just fun. Like, I mean, I don't want to say it's funny because some people are really hurting. You know what I mean? But
no, I get it, man. I get it, bro.
It's just when you didn't overextend yourself, you could really enjoy it. Like, you see me, I'm dropping music videos. I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun right now, and I just wish everybody could be having fun, man.
Yep.
I feel sorry for the guy that's really going through it right now, you know.
No, man, and that's something that fun quote that also just kind of came up with as well. It was never deprive someone of hope because it might be all that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Mm-hmm. And so, like, who cares? Let them hope. Like, what hurt does it do you to let them hope, to let us hope, to let everyone just hope? What hurt does that cause?
Yo, facts, man. That is so true. And shout outs to Ted DeFi with the super chat, man. We appreciate that, bro. We take anything we can get, y'all. I'm so broke and tired right now. If you got $10, send it. If you got $100, send it. I need it. I'm trying to DCA it, man. Buy a shirt.
DCA done. We're getting that DCA done for sure. And, you know, fun little project that coming out as well. But we're going to be talking a little bit more on that in the future, man. I want to talk about your new song, my guy. Oh, my God. If y'all have not seen this new song, my goodness, we are living under a rock right now at this point in time.
You know what? It's so funny. That song, it came out. It literally was just inspiration from, I think it was, what inspired me, bro? It was a video I saw of Richard Hart talking about how he only likes HEX, PulseChain, and Pulsex, and he's like, don't expect me to promote your project. That could be a potential rug pull. And I'm just watching. I'm like, bro, this needs a theme song to go with it. And I'm just so ready to own and embrace the maxi term, you know, because people like to shame us, you know, like, oh, you're a maxi. That's toxic. It's not toxic. Maxis win, bro. Bitcoin maxis won. Cardano maxis won. Anyone who's a maxi in anything won big time.
Shit, you know, Dogecoin maxis won. Bro, what are we talking? Like Dogecoin maxis from the back in the day, like, bro, they up, man.
Get rich first and then diversify, but pick something good, stick with it. Not financial advice. Then when you get rich, okay, cool. Now I got money to spread and plant seeds everywhere. Right now I don't got it. I can't plant seeds everywhere right now.
And that's something I was actually thinking about was I was looking through and just doing my whole little data nerd stuff where I was just diving in on the blockchain and just seeing what people are doing with all these meme coins. And don't get me wrong, my God, there are some people that have made like pristine moves to the upside. But again, if you look at the overall basis in general, most are barely break even, if anything at all. And it's a lot of stress that you're putting on yourself. But the people that I was watching who had just been doing it recently, they were doing these tons of microtransactions, which again, if you're used to doing this kind of stuff, it's something that you can develop. But to be at their level and be at that level, it's obviously they've been doing this for some point in time, for years, is my guess, you know, based on how they did it. So, but again, like you said, you could do it where you sprinkle $3,000 in every new meme coin that comes out and just see what happens, and then see if you can play the odds and see if you can outpace and maybe end up doing that 2x, 4x, 10x, 8x. But again, a lot of times people look at it from the standpoint of, damn, this coin has gone and done a 30x in the span of 9 days, or whatever the case may be, right? Whatever that number may be. And what's funny about that is it's so often that we just typically look at it from like where they got in, if they were day one, like minute one, second one type people, and they were early, and then where they possibly are at right now. But again, so often do you sell typically at some point in time throughout that period. And if not, you end up trying to bag hold, and then you're just kind of preying on hope at that point in time. But that's a dangerous game.
I just think it what annoys me, man, when I see other streamers in our community, like they literally get into everything that launches. They're just like, I'm putting this here. It's just like, it's such a degenerate move. It's one thing if you do it, but I always go back to Crypto Wonder's statement that he made. He said, what did he say? He says, the space is filled with attention-seeking degens. When I degen, I seek no attention. I thought that was so gangster-like, because like it's just nasty how motherfuckers will jump on this shit. They got a huge following, and they just want to tell you every little thing they're invested in, not realizing their audience is going to follow in after them. But they got the bread to do it. So if they get wrecked on it, they don't care. They giggle and laugh it off. But their homies, their followers who had maybe $4,000 to their name lost everything.
Right,
It's just so gross, man. It's just
gross.
And
it's such a dude. How many new coins are launching? Not only every single like day, but shit within like the span of minutes, hours, even weeks. So there's new coins just constantly coming out left and right. And to expect that you end up investing, like you said, you don't have all the capital in the world, so you got to be wise about where you're trying to deploy that capital. Some people do try to make a YOLO play, and crypto happens probably more often than it should in all reality, right? Like a YOLO play of coming in, like I got my rent to pay next month, and I'd love to be able to just double it with a quick little, turn this 1,000 into 2 real fast, and then I'll pull out or something. Like, I don't know what the whole thing is. Turn this 4 into 8 or something like that, right? Bro, that's so crazy to me that people go and do that. But fuck it, man. Like,
I did that either a year or two ago. I must have had like a $12,000 income tax. I said, yo, I'm gonna take this and put it all on crypto. And I'm telling the family and shit, and they like, nah, let's save it. I was like, nah, you don't understand. If I put it on now, I'm gonna double it in 2 months, and then it's gonna be 24,000. And it's just like, when I tell you that shit got erased and still hasn't gone back up, I told my family, I said, don't trip. This is gonna be 12,000 today, but in 2 months it's gonna be 24,000. And yo, to this day, that shit is not, bro. I don't even know how much it is right now, dog.
Oh my gosh,
it don't work like that.
Yo, that's the same. It's like, how do you know the top signals are?
Bro, when I tell you,
do you start taking photos of your fucking wallet?
Oh my god, I bought so many, bro. If I told you how much I lost, I was dumping like $70K in the crypto, dog. Almost $80,000. You don't even want to know where I don't even want to talk about
right. Dude, hey, I made the big plays as well, and that was something that I DGen back in 2019. That was my little lifestyle of the DGen style. I love going through and doing that. That's what I found. I found Hex. I stopped DGenning, loved it, and I was like, woo, weight lifted off my shoulder. Everything's great. And then PulseChain came out, and I was like, I'm feeling like a DGen again. And then clearly the DGen behavior was not lost only on me. That shit was a wild bug that spread amongst the community in general. And for a lot of people who weren't used to trading for a long time are now trading, and
bro,
the people who got wrecked, oh my gosh,
it's so
bro.
hilarious because I have another income tax coming. It's probably like $7,000 to $8,000, and I'm like, my eyes lit up. I said, "Oh, that's what's coming." And I said, "You know what we about to do with that, right?" They said, "Bruh, get the fuck. You did that last time, and how the fuck did it play out? No, we're not doing it." I said, "God damn it!" But you don't understand. These are the lows. These are the lows right now. I have to buy. Bro, they ain't trying to hear that shit. Yo, don't involve your significant others in the crypto, man. Just take the money, take whatever you can get, and fucking do what you're supposed to do with that shit. Don't tell them.
Straight up, dude. I've had that conversation. I can't tell you how many times, unless they're actively involved as you are, then no, don't even bother, because there's so many different levels to this whole thing. And I promise, I'm telling you right now, when that money's getting made, y'all are gonna want to be like, yo, check it out, and fucking flashing this whole, hey, look at this money that I have, and it's all imaginary internet money and all that good stuff, but it shows a dollar figure, and damn, does it feel good seeing that dollar figure and being like, look how much we got. If I need to sell right now, I could. It's all right. Like, you look at that, dude, that feeling, but then you share it again. Be ready, because they ain't ready for it. If you didn't cash out, then they're gonna be like, hey, what the fuck happened? You went from $1 million to 100K. Where'd the money go?
Man,
right?
You know, y'all start practicing how to cash out now, because you don't want to see your account as something crazy and you still don't know how to use the bridge to bridge back out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start practicing now, because we don't know how long this shit gonna last. We might hit the top and that shit might last for a fucking 4 weeks and then just start tanking.
Right.
So it's terrifying, y'all. It's terrifying. I mean, my God, dude. But yeah.
So it is funny. So max heart share wins. That's the best right there. You know, you keep throwing pennies at it and thinking the bottom's in, then it dips again. So this is what is price discovery, right? So like everyone had talked about price discovery when PulseChain first launches, and we've been talking about that a long time ago, many months ago. It's gonna have to go through its own price discovery. Well, guys, guess what this is? It's price discovery. Now, granted, we got some wrenches thrown in. We got the SEC allegation coming to RH. We got other stuff happening with SEC allegations against other cryptos. You got other things happening in the grand big macroeconomics as well, with like a possible recession, if not depression coming up type situation, right? The interest rates are at all-time highs. People's credit card, we just hit the freaking credit cards, like most credit card debt we've ever had in the U.S. Over $1 trillion in credit card debt, y'all. Over $1 trillion in credit card debt. Never has had that happen before. People are using the cards, man, and they're experiencing it. They are going through it. So dips are in fact part of the game. We know this. 60, 80, 90% dips happen. This is where crypto comes. It is very volatile. But guys, you have to understand, that's why you DCA for 12 to 18 months. That's why you continue a discipline that you can maintain through the 5 P's of proper preparation prevents poor performance. Guess what that is? It's a simple discipline to DCA every day, every week, every month, like clockwork. Just like you wake up every day at 7 a.m., treat it like that. For example, if you have your body go ahead.
No. I was just saying, like, you gotta be a sick, crazy guy at some point, because like, bro, any smart person would look at this and be like, fuck, the SEC is here. Like, oh my God, like, I can't stay in this. I'm going to go chase something else. And then a brilliant person would be smart enough to know, hey, this is going to blow over. It is what it is. I'm just going to wait it out. But I'm not brilliant. I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm smart, but I'm crazy. I'm crazy enough to know this shit's going to fucking come to an end. And I ain't going nowhere, bro.
Right.
Too much time and energy into this shit. I will sink with the ship, dog. I will drown in this fucking ship. You see me there? Like I said, I'm drowning on this liquor, dog. I'm just trying to be happy, dog. I'm depressed alcoholic.
Hey, put the miseries to the side, man. Bury them deep down inside. If that's what it takes to continue to buy and continue to DCA.
Yes, this ain't financial advice.
Bury that shit down.
I'm telling you now, I'm a sick, crazy, bad guy. Don't listen to me. Don't follow me. I'm gonna stick around and see what this thing does.
Oh, jeez. Yo, they're asking for they're still waiting for that song "Let It Burn" by Usher with Pulsex. They're still
Bro,
waiting.
I've been hearing that since I got in. Bro, I'm not no singer, dog. Like, I can try it. I'm just too scared to try it, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna fuck around and try it. Yeah, facts.
That was a fire song too.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm not a singer by any means either. The grandchildren are in bed. I'm taking a seat. Gloria, we love you so much. Appreciate all the support from all of y'all as well. Yeah, be sure to like, share, subscribe. Be sure to come back because this is the PulseNation. This is episode 29, folks. We're just getting started. You got to understand we do this weekly, every single day. We do this weekly, should I say? Every single week, right? Wednesday. Every single week, Thursday. Come on, bring it. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Same mentality. Yo, like, not financial advice, man. Y'all got to make your own decision. You know, I was watching a stream and one of the streamers, it was Randy. Randy was streaming and someone came in the comments. It was our friend Wakanda. I haven't seen him in a while in our show, but Wakanda came in there and he said, "Hey, Randy, like, why do you promote B Roots? Like, why do you, co-sign him? Why do you encourage him?" And he's like, "I lost everything following that guy." And I'm just like, God damn, like, I like B Roots and all that shit, but guys, like, come on, man. And that's what sucks. People come to crypto and they see guys like that and they're like, "Oh, this guy's gonna make me rich." And it's like, if you're rich already, B Roots is a fun guy to follow because you might get a couple pumps in there. But if you're trying to get rich, bro, B Roots is not the guy you want to be paying attention to. That dude is just degen city, yo. That motherfucker just jumps in every fucking
so one of the wallets I was looking at, I suspected it could have been B Roots type deal just because of how it was played and how it was done. It looked like someone who follows that same exact ethic of meme trading mentality and how to properly trade, because there is a way to do it, guys, and it is by no means buy and hold. I promise you that. You better get in, you gotta get out, and you got to do it and chop it up in little bits, and you got to be on top of your game. And so I was watching that little play, but I was like, for that one move that could have played out, he's also trying it with 30 others as well doing the same thing. And what you have to realize is just by law of averages, if you do 30 fails in one hit, you still lose, right? Even depends on how big that one hit is, for sure. It definitely makes a difference if you actually break it down. But for the most part, if you actually end up doing just like a 10x, you definitely lose. I think a 20 and 30x, you still lose. So you got to hit that one, and it's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot easier when you're sitting on $500,000. Then it's like, okay, well, $1,000 ain't gonna kill me, 500 ain't gonna kill me, $5,000 ain't gonna fucking kill me. But when you're sitting on $5,000 total, man, I don't got $100 to lose, dog. I really don't.
Right.
I don't got $200 to lose, bro.
Yep.
And I see what you're saying. Of course, I can make a shit ton of money off of this meme coin if I get lucky, but it's just like, let me stay focused right now. Let me get 100x first, and then I'll embark on this journey with you. And if I see it's working out for me, I'll continue it. But I don't got time to experiment right now, bro.
Right. Yeah, no. And that and guys, like by no means, like at the end of the day, no matter what, something that Randy also pointed out on that same stream as well with that Wakanda comment was the fact that you are responsible for clicking the fucking buy, and you are responsible for clicking the sell. That's that period. End of the story. That is it. If you're following anyone trying to base your financial decisions off their statements and what they say, not even what they do, just what they talk about, you're playing it backwards. You aren't doing this right, guys. The way this works is you gather the information from multiple sources and you come up with your own investment thesis. And from there, you make that decision at the end of the day. Do you want to buy? Do you want to sell? What do you want to do? Do you want to hold? Do you want to get out? Do you want to stake? Do you not want to stake? What's your plan? Are you trying to be here for a quick flip? Are you out? And after 2x, 10x, 50x, what's your number?
That's important. You got to have a strategy. You got to have a plan, and you got to stick to it. That's how you're going to win in crypto. It's literally writing down your goals, writing down your plan, and sticking to it. Once you start to deviate, or you get your emotionally, like you change your emotions based on some streamer and what he says, and now you change your whole plan every 5 minutes, you're going to lose, bro. You're going to lose. There's so many people I talk to, Crypto Wonder, who says like, bro, if I would have just stuck to my plan, stayed sat in the HEX, waited, it wouldn't even be here right now. They wouldn't be streaming right now. You know what I'm saying? So in crypto or in investing period, I think it comes to sticking with your plan, you know, for multiple years if you have to. And that's what we're going on, what, two years now of a bear market? Like, it's disgusting. I'm not happy about it, but what are you gonna do? It is what it is.
Wake Dog does it best right here. Guys, I promise, for those of y'all who haven't experienced this yet, it is one of those crazy freaking things that you're going to see the account go from a small number to a very large number. And that very large number will feel fucking great and phenomenal. And you will feel as if you are the world. Okay? It's a great feeling. Everyone should experience it. I hope everyone gets to. But the thing about it is, it also comes in these dips too. So if you are truly convinced in this whole ecosystem and everything, you'll see the account go from 5 mil to 80K. Hopefully you've taken profits along the way, like we've discussed so many times, guys. Profit taking is probably one of the most crucial things you can do in the world of crypto. And there is right ways of doing it, or I don't want to say right. No right or wrong ways of doing it. There are better ways to get it done to be more effective and efficient with your money. And then there's just every way of getting it done. But be sure, no matter what you do, y'all take some fucking profits on this bull, because the idea that we're learning right now, and everyone hopefully is getting to see, is that we have 3 years possibly of bear, 1 year of bull, or should I say at least 2 years of bear, 1 year of sideways, 1 year of bull, if you want to get really technical with it. Okay, so let's just play it from a standpoint of plan for that being the next 3 years on the profit that you take. Can you live for the next 3 to 5 years based on that profit that you've taken and live a comfortable life?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how you can take profit a good way and still be involved in crypto and not just sell out and sell the whole bag.
Yo, man, shout out to the chat. Y'all are so funny. Crypto Chino says, bruh, I've been DCAing since the top of HEX in September 2021. So for 2 years straight, I'm still down 90%. God bless my soul. Diamond hands. Bro, that's me. That's my story, dog. Y'all don't know. Y'all put so much fucking money into this shit, bro. I'm so beyond depressed at this. Beyond depression, dog. I can do nothing but be happy. You know what I'm saying? Make fucking music and dance, and who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not money I needed. It was all funny money. And I'm still living good. I'm fucking going out to eat, you know, living my life and shit. I'll take a vacation soon, but until then, I'm just going to be working, bro, and see what this fucking... Yo, they told me when I came here, the way the cycles work is 3 years up, 1 year down. I can't pinpoint which streamer told me that, but I heard it so many times that I thought that was the case. And when I tell you that is not fucking case, right, bro, it's so it is what it is. You know, I'm like, okay, well, this is taking longer than I thought, but I know when it does go up, oh man, it's on and popping, bro. For sure. Yeah, and if you continue to DCA, or even if you don't, you just have to understand, if you don't continue to DCA at the lower prices, then your multiples when the price does go higher is just going to be less. That's all that it means. And again, by no means are you forced to actually continue to buy. If you like the position that you currently have and the average price that it's at and everything, or you just don't want to invest any more in because of fear or whatever the case may be, just if that's your decision and you want to live based on what you have and just wait for the number to go up, understand what you're losing is the X's that you would be making if you were to continue to actually buy back in lower. So you could look at it from a standpoint of, if your average price is 5 cents and you stop DCAing right now on HEX for this example, and you stop DCAing on this, well, the average price is 5 cents. So even if it goes back up to 50, when it does, the max you would have for your whole bag would be a 10x based on that average. However, if you're continuing to DCA down right now, yes, not only do you get so many more tokens because prices are so freaking low right now, but also what it does is it lowers the average to even just 3 cents or 1 cent, or even imagine just sub 1 penny. But say it goes down to your average of 1 cent right now, then by that point in time, when it reaches 50 cents, you would actually have a 50x on your money. You see the difference? So you're actually getting a 5x difference on top of all the X's. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what you have to do if you are trying to train yourself to buy these dips. It's tough, man. Shit, it's tough. Like I'll be real. Like whenever there's some news that comes out, some FUD that comes out, some little everything. We're creatures of emotion, y'all. We feel it. We are emotional beings, right? If you like, you aren't gonna hear this news and be like, yeah, you can say hex users unaffected as a meme joke and everything like that. I always love that. But that's what it is. We creatures of emotions, man. We're gonna feel some type of way.
Yes, absolutely. And Crypto Wonder just popped up in here. He says, "Stay with it. Stay with it.
Stay with it."
You know this type of don't play with it. But,
I talk about hex, they attack me.
I talk about hex, they attack me. It's crazy how that shit works. But I just want to say, here's why Richard Hart is a freaking genius, bro.
Yeah.
Because you think he's smart because he made a dope crypto. No, man. The dude's a genius because he's changing our mentality and the way we think. The whole idea of delaying gratification and staking for 15 years, that's why we're streaming right now. We have no choice but to fucking be here. He got us in shackles for 15 years. It's like, bro, it was such a genius play. This is why Hexagons are the best in crypto and why we're going to win the biggest, because our mentality has been changed from Richard Hart's teachings. This dude is brilliant, bro. And no one else can compete with us. Everyone else, the way they think is, I've been holding this crypto for 2 months. It hasn't done anything. I'm going to sell and go into something else. I'm going to look for something else. Or I lost money in this. Oh, whatever. I'm going to cut my slack and then go take my economic energy somewhere else. Richard Hart taught us how to delay gratification, how to wait, how to be patient. And when I tell you it's going to be so rewarding, I mean, I don't want to guarantee you guys anything, not financial advice, but I got a good feeling about this ecosystem, you know, in due time.
Yep. So I'll talk briefly about this, and I'll probably end up doing just like a little, you know, stream myself just randomly on the same topic. But Crypto Coffee just recently had a guest on there, Waters Above, and he's been making some crazy price calls, predictions that have actually turned out to come through, you know, and come through. The most recent one he talked about was pretty freaking bearish on the ecosystem, gotta say. So one thing I want to just share on that topic was, because he was wondering where the economic energy would come from, was one of the things he had brought up to say, why would Hex go back to its all-time high or whatever? And so I wanted to just discuss that briefly and add on to that a little bit in some detail, because you have to understand that, guys, when you have Hex, you typically like to stake it. Why do you stake it or mint it or mine it? It's because you want to earn yield and not just you want your money working for you, right? You want your money working for you passively as well to earn even more yield in the future that you can even just live off of. Right. So the idea behind us getting the X's and PulseChain and Pulsex, people have a very tough time holding that money. So if you see it go from 50K to 5 mil, chances are you're not going to hold just 5 mil that whole time. Most of the time, you're going to take some of that money and probably put it back into Hex. And that's where the economic energy is going to go into Hex from, is just my personal belief. And that's where we're actually going to be seeing the multiples from. So it'll actually be this little perpetuating cycle of a fully, fully scalable ecosystem that we have. So just wanted to throw that out there as well, because I know I heard that little thing and I was like, you didn't really go into details. And he was like, I just don't see where the economic energy is. And I was like, I mean, guys, people have money.
Outsiders won't really see it. They won't really get it. The good thing about being a Hexagon and being a student of RH is, you know, he plays chess, right? And I know we say this all the time, 4D chess, 5D chess. But again, he does play chess and he plays it well. So that's like that little, like, okay, if we don't know where the economic energy is going to come, you know, I don't want to make any promises, but you never know what he could do or what his friends could do or whatever to get this thing going. So that's why, you know, I just feel like we always have something in the tuck, even though it doesn't seem like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to sit tight. There could be a Godwill Part 2 lurking right now, okay? We've seen this before with Hex. There could be Godwill Part 2 lurking. That just, you see 50 million going over that bridge. You're like, who the hell is this? Putting 50 million on the bridge? And then boom, this thing starts taking off. So, you know, when you're dealing with RH, you never know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah, whales can whales do have the ability to move the markets, right? That's one of the crazy things with crypto is most times with even stocks in the industry and everything like that, it's very tough to actually move those, even if whales come in and businesses come in, because most of the time they're, controlled in certain ways that make it very difficult to do that. Whereas with crypto, it takes one person coming in with a big bag willing to pump it, because they will in fact pump. So that is something they are going to have to understand. They will pump, and when they pump, typically green candles bring out more people buying, and it just pumps it even more. And that is what we're looking and waiting for, is just that next whale to come through, because right now we've kind of rinsed several sharks, if not other staker class league level characters and fish, because there have been several people washed and rinsed out of the ecosystem, not only from PulseChain or Pulsex or the HEX, because of the difference between the two on the chain, all these different things. Hey, they're getting rinsed out.
Get them out of here. Get them out of here, yo. I need y'all to go faster, because the faster y'all get out of here, the faster we can all go to the promised land. Yep. This is what it is. RH don't want to make a bunch of rich people fucking rich. He wants to make the regular guys fucking rich. Because if the rich get richer, they just gonna be dumping the shit out of this shit. So we gotta get them the fuck out of here, man. Y'all already made it. How greedy can y'all be, bro? Like, you're sitting on 15 million and waiting for this shit to 10x. Man, you got 15 million. Get the fuck out of here, man. Go start a business or something. Jesus Christ. It's just disgusting.
Put that money in a treasury bond and earn 5% on that sucker.
There you go. Go start a business. Go start a record label. Go do something with yourself, man. You're sitting here waiting to prey on the weak and the little guys like us. You know what I'm saying? It's just just get out already, man. Take your money and go. Let us get money and go. You know what I mean?
Oh, jeez. Dude, but what is really going on? Like, so I was thinking about this the other day, and we make jokes about it all the time, especially, me, you, Wonder, and the PulseNation and everything like that. We the other protocols coming out, or lack of other protocols coming out, I laugh at me because we're 96 days in, and he says it best. Don't give me an update of an update of an update.
We'll be dropping at least within 30 days of the launch of PulseChain. We want to wait before people shake out, because if they don't shake out and we drop it early, people are going to get wrecked on our protocol. So we have to make sure that it comes out at the right time. We're just going to wait another 30 days and we'll see what happens. Shut the fuck up, man. Y'all ain't got nothing cut. I'll be surprised if anything drops at this point. I'll be surprised. Them motherfuckers are shook of the SEC right now.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts right there, for sure, man. Support for Clifton. Much love to you as well, man. Thanks for keep rinsing the paper hands and the fake whales. Yeah, so by all means, that's what's going on. They're not that big money guys here. Yeah, that's true. There's really not that many big money bags guys here. Like if you're talking about it where someone's got 10 mil in the big world, in the big money world, you're still a shrimp in their world and what they can do. So we're still a long, far way away from what we can actually be seeing in the future. So do not give up on the future. In fact, continue to hope. They will be gone soon. Yeah, for sure.
Man, people failing audits, people just, I don't know what's going on with these other projects, man. We're going to have to wait.
They shook. They shook.
There ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Come on, if you're a crook, take it all, man. Just get out of here.
Oh my god, yeah, that was a freaking wild. That was a freaking wild thing, dude.
Unfortunately, we got a lot of scumbags holding big bags of our, favorite tokens, and if y'all keep giving them y'all tokens, they gonna keep dumping on us, yo. So it's up to y'all, bro. I'm good on these sacrifices. Cool, you got a fork of such and such. Cool, but we don't need it right now. We could wait a couple years for that fork to come. We'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to bring projects, do it the way Alex does it, man. Alex does it without hurting the price. He brings actual things that work. He's not, sacrifices and this and that. Do it the right way, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be a builder, talk to Alex. Follow Alex. Look at the way he did it. I like builders like that.
Yep. Yeah, leading by example for sure. It's how it's supposed to be done, man. Shit gets in the background. It comes out a little bit later when it's actually working, and then it actually gets launched when it's ready. It's very, very simple. He has a very easy process, and no one's really trying to play the whole system. He damn sure isn't taking advantage and manipulating anything himself. So yeah, very interesting.
These are the builders I like. Guys like Marco the Hexican.
Shout out Marco the Hexican, guys. Y'all get a crafting with crypto.
You know what I'm saying? Build this. Build that fucking hat. Build a shirt. I got the RH Max shirt on right now. These are the builders I like, man. They doing this for free, bro. Like, well, Marco, you got to buy the hat, but RH Max, if you ever run into him, he's handing these shirts out. These are the builders I like, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, projects are cool too. Don't get me wrong, but we don't need it day one. We don't need it day fucking 90. Let's grow this ecosystem first and then bring all y'all shit. And stop asking for money. Y'all already got a shit ton of money. You don't need no more fucking money from the community.
Right. Yeah, just go get it done. Go have fun, man. Exactly. You got the money and get everything set up. Now go set up.
Facts. Shout out to Cookie the Chocolata. She's showing a lot of love today. Shout out to Crypto Wonder. Many can't claim 100% uptime and flawless operations. That's facts. Facts. We winning out here.
And again, like everyone laughs at that, you know, and they're like, well, it's on the Ethereum now. Okay, cool, man. But other protocols still have a bunch of admin keys and a whole bunch of other shit where they have inflation bugs, and 100% flawless operation is pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't had a single issue in over 3.69 years. Are you freaking kidding me? Like,
yeah, man.
Getting paid every single day at 00 UTC?
Yeah.
Getting paid?
Bro, Richard Hart is brilliant. I mean, this is the bet. I don't see a better crypto to be in than HEX. I love HEX. I think HEX is amazing. I think people sleeping on HEX, you know what I'm saying? And but at the same time, you know, shout out to PulseChain and PulseX, man. Those are early. These are day fucking 1, bro. Day 90. Right. These shits ain't even have their run yet. When that run, bro, again, BTC Maxis 1. Cardano Maxis 1, Solana Maxis 1, Binance BNB Maxis 1. Can you imagine when PulseChain, PulseX has its day and you were in not only day 1, but before it even launched? Oh my God. Oh my God. My God is correct. Yeah, that's absolutely freaking wild, bro. Absolutely wild. Just to be in that situation. I don't want to miss the next cycle. I know people talk about that because of the whole SEC thing. I don't know if that's going to happen, but even if it does happen, bro, you have to get your life right outside of crypto so that you don't even need the crypto. I was talking to Ben Dubart about this, and he's focusing on his courses. He's picking up an extra job. You know, I'm going to focus on building the following, picking up work, getting paid. It's like if you could get to a point where crypto, you don't really need it, it's just a fucking cherry on top, and you're going to wake up one day really happy, whether that's in the next year, whether that's in the next 3 years, whether that's the next 6 years. You're going to wake up one day and be like, fuck, I am still holding on to Pulsex, aren't I? That shit did a fucking 500x. Let me look into my treasure and see how much money I'm sitting on. It's like you literally have to set it, forget it, and get your life together, yo. You get your life together and it's just an icing on the cake, bro. That's all it is, man.
For sure, yeah. And that's when I break it down. I break it down like this. So like people want to get the crypto and replace the job, right? And that's like the goal, I think, for everyone is to, make the money, make the bag, get that bag in crypto and go, stop working and do what you want to, that you're passionate about. But you often forget that you don't necessarily need to, while it'd be nice to get there right away, if it takes a little bit of time, it's still going to be faster than the standard practice of the 9-to-5 job, working at a 401k and all that good stuff. And what I mean by that is if you have the ability to go make an extra $1,000 a month, for example, earning passive income through this crypto, or if you just have the ability to make $12,000 in profit a year to make it $1,000 a month, that can cover a lot of your expenses, your car payments, your credit card payments. That can cover a lot of bills and expenses that you get to alleviate the stress of that come from. And then it allows you to, again, should you want to, invest a little bit more, invest a little bit faster, thereby expediting up the whole process.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
man.
like so many times, like making extra passive income, even just an extra, like just imagine you got to make an extra $30,000 this year. and how it could change your life. You didn't retire from 30,000.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
But
Nope.
you were able to live a much more comfortable life because of the 30,000.
Absolutely, man.
That's what we're going to be doing with the profits from crypto, y'all. It's that right there. And don't like, as good as we want it to be, just like boom, retire and replace income fully. That's like a benefit that can happen in the future. But for now, take the dub, take the win, right? Make that profit. But be sure to freaking take profit, y'all. They have to take profit.
Gotta know how to get off that bridge, man. Real talk. Like, practice, put small amounts, go a bridge on, bridge off. I put a hex on you, says, what's a decent sized bag of hex and pulse? Yo, just off the top of my brain, I'm gonna say if you could get your ass to 500,000 hex, at least 500,000, because I think that thing's going at least $2 minimum. You know, as far as pulse goes, 100 million for me is the goal, because if that shit hits a penny, that's $1 million. And yeah, I know $1 million isn't a lot in today's time. I know, like, it, but yeah, maybe you won't be able to buy a fucking yacht and a mansion, but $1 million could like really set you up to like get rid of all your debt. Now every dollar you make from your job is fucking, you could just throw that shit into crypto, because you don't got a house payment, you don't got a fucking, you know, you don't got a car bill, you don't got fucking, you know, all types of shit you could pay off with $1 million. And then you could use all that extra cash you make to DCA into the next bottom. So
yeah, well, I mean, you could also do it from the standpoint of, you know, you have $1 million and then you just take 300K out of profit, right? And then let that bag continue to stack, right? Or you just have a slow DCA strategy out, or whatever the case may be, right? You got to make that decision for yourself of the whole proper preparation, the whole have a good plan, right? You have a plan. Have a plan, guys. Like, just have a plan, and then have a backup plan in case shit does actually hit the fan, right? Like, what if it only hits 1/10 of a penny? Cool. Like, what would you do in that scenario if it only hit, you know, 100,000? As an example, I'm just throwing that out there to say backup plan, y'all.
Yeah, yeah, and again, and like ATX says, have a plan, not just a plan, but have your plan. Don't look at any of us. Don't look at me. Don't look at ATX. Don't look at Randy Hilarski. Don't follow us, man. Have your plan. Know your situation, and gear your plan towards your situation and how it works for you. You know?
Well, accept the choice, accept the decision that you make too, and just like believe in the decision that you make. And it's so often you second guess your question, or you compare, you know, what could have been, and that's what I talk about with meme coins, that I have such a hard time kind of explaining. It's that same concept that even if you went off and did a 10x on your money, but that coin went off and did 100, you're still upset, which is stupid. But you got to 10x your money, but you're still upset that you missed out and you sold out early. But there was no telling that you would have held one to even for the full 100. Let's just talk about that. But that you would have even sold out earlier, right? If it hit 50x, what are you planning on doing? So have a plan in place, y'all. Fucking A, have a profit-taking plan in place, because damn, there's a good way to do it and a crazy way to do it for sure.
Listen, I ain't going nowhere till I experience a crypto bull market. I have never experienced one, but I've been talking to people. There's a guy I met at the Brooklyn meetup for the PulseChain tour. We're sitting there talking. He's like, look, dude, I turned $900 into $1.3 million with Shiba, right? And he said he sold early to cash out into 1.3 million. He's like, if I would have held a little longer, that would have been $52 million.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, I will stick my ass here until I experience a bull market in crypto, because this shit, I mean, you're probably looking at your account right now and that shit just like has $3,000 in it worth of fucking PulseChain. And it's like, what am I doing? Like, it's been 6 months. It's been 90 days. This shit's not, bro, a bull market could come and that fucking $3,000 could turn into God knows how much. God fucking knows how much. You know what I'm saying? So all I ask, not financial advice, is that you at least stick around until you see a bull market where motherfuckers are cashing out millions of dollars.
That's true, yeah. And then, you know, the other way of looking at that same concept is like, if it's already down a certain amount, that's what I was talking about earlier. You can stop buying and just hold the sucker, and you don't have to continue to buy, but just let it benefit from in the future, right? If that makes you feel a little bit better about where your situation is, just stop buying. You know what I mean? Just like hold the sucker where it is, and then just wait and see what happens in the future. There's no telling. If you want to go start doing other stuff, you can. I just don't like any of the other stuff that I see out there because, again, I ain't trying to play that meme coin trade game. I'm not trying to go out there and playing the new coin game because I do like my stuff to be tried, true, and tested.
Yep, absolutely. Right? Yeah,
and,
I mean,
or I have a tried, true, and tested founder behind it who actually has done certain things to earn a trustable reputation.
Yep, absolutely, man. Yeah, man. Well, but shout out to everybody that's here. I seen we had over 100 live, man. I appreciate all the comments. Shout out to the super chats. You guys are incredible as always. And I think we had a great stream, man. What you think, ATX?
Oh, it was another banger, dude. Absolutely another banger. You know what I mean? Lastly, it's just one of those, like, yeah, I heard it the other day, but remember 80% of the success, in any of your job is the ability to deal with other people, right? So keep that in mind through this whole strong, little, long, freaking bear market, bull market situation in crypto. It's how you're dealing with other people as well as how you're handling your own feelings yourself. And a lot of y'all are feeling a lot of different emotions. So again, we're all creatures of emotions. I get it. Hang tight, right? Find a way to express the emotions in different ways. And just remember, remove emotion out of the equation. Keep it simple. Go back to math. How many coins do you have? What's the price will be in the future? And then let's make it happen.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Fuck that, yo.
PulseNation episode 29 in the books. We will catch you tomorrow. Peace.
Yeah, I'm balling in this.
Yeah, I'm balling in this bitch.